Ghanaian Cedi weakened collectively last week following losses sustained to its derived counterparts. Now, while in the equities market, the market kept up momentum to close in the green. Meanwhile, government sold over 90% of the targeted amount at Friday's auction and still yields remain stable. Now, to review markets in Ghana, I'm now being joined online by Samuel Kofi Ampa. He's head of research at Gold Coast Securities. Thank you so much, Samuel, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about the earnings season. Last week, the financial index was up, of course, in positive territory. Were investors or was the market able to sustain that trend today?
Well, currently the market was not able to sustain the trend. I mean, in today's market, we had about 5 losers on the market, and most of it were the financial stocks participated. 2 gainers in the market where also there were 2 financial stocks in them. At the end of trading today, we had about 91 trades, and Car Bank topped the trade in terms of volumes, and EcoBank Ghana also topped trade in terms of value traded. Looking at the market cap at the end of trading today, which is closely above about $28 million, the financial stock index, I'm sure will end at an average return of about 59%.
Do you think the earnings on tap for release will match investors' expectations?
Really, certainly yes. What the market is doing currently basically is not really even reacting to information even on Ghana's expectations. You know, Ghana started the roadshow for the $1 billion Euro bond issue today. The market really has not reacted to that. I guess investors' attention basically is on the Euro bond and how Ghanaian officials can be able to convince the Americans, the Chinese, and other countries on how they can participate in the Euro bond. But the market in general has not really reacted to that.
Well, speaking about that Eurobond, usually when African countries or when any country issues Eurobonds like that, it's usually to drive or to help support infrastructure development. Now, what sectors could benefit from that at the Ghanaian stock market?
Well, the Ghana stock market somehow might benefit. I'm not looking directly at direct benefit that will come from the Eurobond. I mean, if you look at the infrastructure development that the country hopes to use the $1 billion Eurobond to really push up the infrastructure development in the country, it might not have a direct influence on the stock market. What it could do is that basically most of the companies that are listed on the market will take advantage of these infrastructure development because, of course, if there's economic growth in that aspect, definitely it will also have its bearing effect on these companies that are listed on the market. And then, most importantly, if government is able to show up the value of the city, which is affecting most investors who are trading on the market because the value of the city has been quite depreciating for the first half of the year, and that could help. So indirectly, we'll have some good benefit for investors on the stock market.
Now let's talk about the Ghanaian Cedi. It was broadly lower last week. What's the sentiment driving it right now? Could it get any respite going forward?
Yeah, I mean, basically, we're looking at how this news of the roadshow will help show up the value of the city because investors definitely will be looking at how we've been able to maintain the volatility in our exchange rates, which is very key. So far, after the trading today, the city was able to hold value against the dollar somehow. We expect that it'd be able to hold value against the dollar in the other half of the month. But however, it all depends on how successful the Eurobond is also. The issue is being made, and then clearly the government has also approved, including Parliament, has approved government to go for a $1.2 billion cocoa bond fund to support to do the purchasing for cocoa. So definitely inflows are going to come in. Such inflows definitely will go into our reserve and help show the value of the city. So we are expecting that by close of year, I mean, the city will be able to maintain some value, not drop so heavily against the dollar.